All right, hello again, everyone. Jeff Scott of Rankin Technical College. And as part of the Rankin Technical College AWD, or Application and Web Development 1100 online C# programming course for spring 2024, I've been doing a series of video presentations, most based on the textbook for the class, the PowerPoints for the textbook. And that textbook is Muroc C# 8th edition. In addition to that, I've done some payroll programs, or a payroll program that I kept morphing and changing. It eventually became an employee program, and now I'm doing a couple programs for both databases and for LINQ. So I've done the LINQ in here so far. I did the employee search console and the song search console for LINQ, and I made a library for each one of those. Now I'm going to come over here, change my color here. And I'm going to make that something light. The orange, I guess, will work. That's fine. And I'm going to make a fairly simplistic interface here. All right. And what do I mean? Well, to start with, let's move this over. There we go. I'm going to put in 3 buttons. I'm going to put them about here. That looks pretty good. That looks good. So here's my 3 buttons. And I'm going to have a list box. There it is. It's going to be big. That looks pretty symmetric, like it should work. Let's move this down a bit. Get these down a little bit. And over a little. There we go. Oh, and the only other thing I'm going to want on here, up here, is going to be a label. I said it's a pretty simple, oops, it's a pretty simple interface. All right, so I've got my auto size. Let's move that up just a little. We're going to move it way, way over. I just want it to look kind of nice. All right. And this will be just LBL message. And it's not going to have any text in it. But I am going to change the back color to 1 shade darker. I'm going to bring it up just a little bit. There we go. That's kind of how I want it here. And I'm going to make the foreground color of it white. Okay. And let's see what else. No text, but I am going to text align it to the center. Right there. Okay, so that's done. This is my list box. This is just going to be LST songs. I can call it whatever I want. That's what I'm going to call it. All right, let's lock this interface. There we go. And let's add our buttons. All right, this is going to be search, so BTN search. And it'll be ampersand search. The next one will be clear, so we'll have ampersand CLEAR, and it'll be BTN clear. And the last one here will be exit. So it'll be btn exit and exit. Now let's highlight everything and let's go over to the font and let's make it 20 bold, Arial. Okay, that's pretty good. Now I want to move this, just this over a little bit or down a little. Oh, let me do that. Like that. There we go. Now I can move this down just a little as well. There we go. All right. Now we're going to do this. We will do our view tab order 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. It probably already was set to that. And I'm not doing anything with these anyway, but that's okay. And another view tab order to make the numbers go away. We will set our, let's set the name of the form. We'll call it FRM Song Search. And yeah, we want to change everything. Uh-oh. To prevent possible data loss, the following errors must be fixed. See, can I do a Control-Z to get out of that? No. Son of a gun. Well, it doesn't like something in here. That's pretty obvious. Yeah, it's not going to help any. Let's see, show call stack. That's not going to really help any either. Let's look in the design. In fact, let's go back to here and go back and see if I make it. Oops, no. If I rename it what it was, if it'll fix that. So that was called form1.cs. Okay, that fixed it. Let's see if I can change it again. I don't know why it does this, but this has happened to me before. How about if I change the name up here? Okay, so I'm going to try that. FRM songs. Looks like it took that. All right, but it didn't take it here. I'm not going to worry about it. It's fine. All right. This looks like it's the wrong size. Oh, I didn't change any of these. So, again, that didn't take that change, evidently. 20 bold, Arial, boom. All right. Oopsie. That's fixed. All right. Let's do our accept button, which will make the search. Let's do our cancel button, which will be clear. And let's do our start position, which will be center screen. Now let me do a file, save all, and let me just run it just to make sure it looks the way I think it's going to look. Of course, I've got the wrong program running here, so let's fix that. Set a startup project, and let's just bring up the code window so we've got a clearer background here. Okay. And that looks pretty good. I didn't change that to exit, but that's okay. We'll fix it right now. All right, so this, I didn't change the verbiage on here, or I did, and it's somehow wasn't changed. There we go. All right, so when this happens, when we run the search, we're going to want to perform a search. That's fine. But when we do clear, all we're going to want to do is take the list box .items.clear, and we're going to want to take that LBL message.text and have that equal to nothing. But since I'm a good little guy here, I'm going to call this private void clear form. And we're going to move that into here. And from here, we will call clear form. All right. Now for the exit, we'll call this exit program or not. Done this before several times. And this will be a private void exit program or not. I'm going to go steal that from an old program. In fact, I'll steal it from here. Let's see. There it is. Okie dokie. All right. So there that is. Let's check and make sure both these work. Now, I don't think I can write anything in here, so the clear isn't going to do diddly. Run, exit no, exit yes. Okay, so what do I want to do now? Well, I do want to come in and I want to perform a search. All right, so let's start writing. Okay, now there's some good news here. I can use the same song library that I used before, and I'm going to. So as I come in here, after my initialize component right there, I'm going to add some global constants. Sorry. Boy, oh boy. And there'll be 4 of them. Let's add to both of these the word criteria. All right, I'm going to copy this twice. And instead of song, this one is going to be artist. No song title, no song. This will be artist. Yes, T. Of course, it'll make it one bigger. No song artist. All right. Semicolon, semicolon, semicolon. And this will be no song genre found. All right, that looks pretty good. All righty. Oh, you know what? I forgot something. And I'll put it in right now. And that is in here, I want a drop-down list so I can search for things. So that'll be a combo box. There it is. Let's make this bigger. so I can make this bigger. All right, I'll move these so they're a little more centered. That's about right. Yeah, that'll work. Looks good. And this is going to be CBO search. And I'm going to change the size of the text or the font here as well. 20, bold, Arial, which should make that thicker. Okay. It did. Good. All right. I want to put a global variable in here. Got my global constants. I want one global variable. It's going to give me an error we're going to fix right away. Static list songs equals song manager dot load data. Right now there is no communication taking place between anything in the song library and my program, so let's put that in. Come in here. Well, it must have put a using in there. I don't even know what it put in there, but it put in something. So let's go to here. And again, we want to add a reference to the song library. Okay. All right. So it doesn't like something in here. That's okay. Is it song manager in the song library? Song manager. So let's look at this again. It might be a using statement missing. So we got using song library. We needed that. Don't need this junk. All right. Cannot implicitly convert static list songs equals song manager dot load data. That actually is correct. Convert songs. I've had these kind of goofy errors before, so we're going to get rid of it in just a second. Add read only. We can add a read-only modifier on there, but that's not going to fix anything. We aren't changing this, but what is wrong with this? Cannot implicitly convert type system collection generic song to system collection generic song search screen song. Son of a gun. I do want that. I want that. I need that and that. I don't think I'm missing anything. But I don't know why it's giving me that error. Son of a gun. Well, there's song manager. Dot. There's load data. And we should be able to just do this. Huh. Well, we will have to fix that, but hopefully I can figure out what the heck the darn problem is with it. All right, but we will. Now, I want to do a few things. Okay, I want to do a few things when the program loads. So I'm going to click here. And actually what I want to do when the program loads is I want to fill this. Okay. So form load, I'm going to call this fill combo box because that's what I'm about to do. Now this is basically my menu. When we did these, remember when we did these things and we were doing them with when we did these and we were doing them console, we were making our own menu. Well, that's kind of what I'm doing now. All right, so clear it, make sure moist starting with clear. And we'll have about 6 things in here. Show all songs, ascending. Let's just copy this. So this will be show all artists, ascending. This will be show all genres, ascending. All right. This will be search songs by title. This will be search songs by artist. And this will be search songs by genre. All right. Let's make sure that that is working. So file, save all. Now I'm going to get an error because of this line right here. So for now, I don't want that to be read-only anymore. So it could be, but I don't care. I'm going to comment that out just so I can run this and see if I'm getting my combo box filled up. All right, and it is. And I'll put something there that says, please choose an option. I'll put that in there too. Please choose an option below or something like that. Please choose an option below. Okay, something like that. Maybe is that too wide? Yep, a little bit. Well, I won't be so polite. I won't say please. I'll just say choose. Oops. I'll just say choose an option below. That's great. Good gravy. I just close this. All right. So this will just say choose an option below. How about this? Just please choose an option. How's that? Works for me. All right. And I do want to make sure when this starts, that's what it says is please choose an option. So the other thing I'm going to do in here is I'm going to set the selected index to 0. So now it should be saying that. Please choose an option. Okay, that's done. All right, our clear should be working. Our exit should be working. We've got this done. All right, I still have to figure out what the hell the problem is with the other thing, but something is wrong. I wonder, I shouldn't matter. Static list song. songs equals song manager dot load data. It's like it's not it's not understanding this load data unless I wrote that incorrectly, but I didn't think I did. So let's go and look in here under, it worked for the other one. What did we have for the other one? For the song search console. What did we put in there? Just like that. Look at that. It's the same thing, I think. Yeah, it is. Using song library. I want to just see something. Using song library dot I was going to say song manager, but it doesn't like that. Son of a gun. I just had a new modem put in this afternoon, and they told me that this shouldn't be going out anymore. And what happens? It goes out right away. Requires an explicit conversion. You know, I shouldn't have to do this, and I don't even think this is going to work, but nope. And the weird thing is, again, if you look here, it's recognizing song manager. It recognizes it. Dot, and it recognizes load data. Move static members to another type. Let's cancel. Let's see where this is. Nothing wrong with putting it there. Well, again, for now at least, I'm going to do that. Son of a gun. When I did the last one, when I did the console one, did I have to do anything special? Song library. That's all I've got there. And that was there. Right, well, in this case, right before main, but we don't want this. Using song library, using system generic, etc. Son of a biscuit. Again, I wish to hell I knew what was wrong with that. Son of a gun. Oh. All right, I'm just going to keep going on. All right, this is going to be when I click the search button, it's going to go call correct LINQ function, which of course does not exist. So let's write it down below here. We'll put it right up above our clear. So private void like that. Okay. All right. We want to switch on the selected index. So switch on CBO search dot selected index. All right. If it's a -1, nothing has been chosen. All right. So case -1. Let's put a down at the bottom here. Let's put a show message in. Private void show message string message string title message box dot show message title message box okay and message box information. Well, that's what I wanted, but all right. So there's that. There we go. So if it's a -1 up here, well, we know that we haven't selected anything yet. So show message, you must select an option. And so that's our message. And our title will be no option selected. Okay. And break. Let's see if that one works. File. Save all. Let's run it. Oh, we got that error because I've got to comment that out again. All right. So search with nothing selected. Well, there is one there. All right. So that'll be both 0 and -1. So case, let's do it like this. Case -1 and case 0. You must select an option. Now it should never be empty, but with this in there, you must select an option. Okay, well that's working. Good. So we've got those handled, but we need our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Those 6 things. All right, now I'm going to do this a little bit differently because I've got this stupid frigging error in there. All right, and that is I'm going to do this. So I don't know why that's open, but I'm going to get rid of that. And this is the console version. So here we are. All right. So case 2, case 1, I'll put something in there, then break. And I'm going to just copy this down. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and default. So this is just going to say default, and it will be to just break. This will be case 6, case 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and the other ones are already handled. All right, so I should be back to no errors in here, and I am. All right. So case 1, this is going to call show songs by title ascending, which of course hasn't been written yet. So let's write it, and we'll write it right here. Now, all I want to do here to make sure this is working is I'm going to put a message box in here. We'll do a show error, even though it's not an error. In function we'll put here not an error. All right, need a comma there. Why am I getting an error here? The name show error does not exist. Why didn't I call it? Oh, it's show message. That's even better. So show message. Okay, perfect. Now, I just want to see if I choose the first one, if it's going to go there. In that function. Okay, so it's working at least. And I'm going to do this for all 7 of them, or all 6 of them, I guess. So this is show songs by title ascending. So this will be show songs by artist. Artist ascending. And the next one will be show songs by genre ascending. All right, we have to write these. So let's copy this one down twice and one more time. And this will be show songs by artist ascending, and this will be show songs by genre ascending. So again, artist and genre. All right. So we've got half of it done. We haven't written the functions themselves, but we will in just a bit. All right. So this will be show songs by title search. The next one will be show songs by artist search. And the last one will be show songs by genre search. All right, let's put those in here. All right, we'll copy one of these. All right, I want to copy this twice. So that's title, this will be artist, and this will be genre, and this will be artist, and this will be genre. All right, I think what I'm going to do, now that I'm thinking about it, is I'm going to set this thing up with what I did in here before. That's all fine. I'm not going to choose an option, and I'm not even going to set this. All right, I'll just have all that stuff in there. So that'll be now, if that'll be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so now I've got the -1 if nothing is selected. And these will now be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, I'm getting up there already in time, so I'm going to fix this. So let's run it. Nothing selected. Click search. You must search some, pick an option. Show all songs ascending. That should have said show all songs title ascending. So let's change that. To just show all titles ascending. Okay. We already did the 0. We get that. All right. We do the 1. Show by titles ascending. We do the 2. Show by artists ascending. We do the 3. Show by genre ascending. We do the 4. By title search. We do the 5. And actually this is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. By artist. And the last one. By genre. Okay. The right thing is being called every time. All right. We're fairly certain our clear is working. We're fairly certain our search is working. Now, one thing I want to do is I want to split this thing up. I want to split this up, and what I want to have happen is I want the first part of here to say song title, then song artist, and then song genre. How am I going to do that? All right. It's actually not that difficult to do. All right. I'm going to click on my list box here, and then I'm going to go over here. Why does this do that? I don't know. Oh, I hate it when it does this. Song search GUI. Form 1. See that? Okay, it goes right to the code. I don't know why. All right, there. Now we're here. Okay, so I want to go down to, I gotta remember which one of these it is. I want to bring up the column header collection editor. Items, is that it? Nope. Properties is here. It's not here because that's this. Oh, I better remember how to bring that darn thing up. Go to my buddy Google here. How to bring up the column header collection editor in a C# list box. How to display. How to add a column header. Maybe I screwed up in here. I'm gonna pause for just a second, okay? I believe I made a mistake here. This shouldn't be a list box. We're starting to get into database-like stuff, and this should be a list view. So I'm going to get rid of this. It might give me some errors down the road. I don't care. I'm going to bring up a list view. All right. And I can still call this LST songs. It's not going to hurt anything. All right. But what's different here is I think now if I go to edit columns. Oh my goodness, it's been a while. I'm sorry. Let's try edit columns. We're going to add 3 columns across here. All right. And the first one we're going to add here. We're going to add. And what I want to bring in there, let's see. I want the name to be song title. And I want the text. Should be able to do that and get text in here too. Why can't we? So this should be here. And this next one, I don't want that. Let's just remove that one. So we're going to add another one. Let's add another one. And this will have a header of I think we need a header. But I think for the name, we're going to put in song artist. All right, did we put a header in this one? No, we just left it list view group. Get rid of that too. Now I'm going to come in here and add one more. And again, I'm going to remove this. And for the name, I'm going to put in there song genre. All right. Okay. Now this didn't work. Should have had these, and I think it didn't. Let me see if I do need the headers in there. Well, that wasn't good. Look, they're not even there. Okay, I don't want an edit group. Let's remove. Cancel. I want edit columns in here. There we go. Add. That's what I wanted. So this first one, the name, will be song title. All right. And the text will be song title. That's the first one. Oops, I want 2 more, sorry. So let's add another one. This one, the name will be song artist. And the text will be song artist. I don't know why I keep doing that, but I do. Finally, I'm going to add one more. And the name will be song genre. And the text will be song genre. Okay, now, usually when I do this, those are shown up here and they're not being shown, which isn't good. No, something is hosed. Son of a gun. And I believe what's hosed, just so you know, is the fact that I had to go out and comment out this. So I think it's not recognizing it. Using song library. That is correct. We go to song library. We've got our song namespace song library public song. And we've got song library, song manager. What is wrong there? And this at the bottom says return song list, which is what we called it here. List of songs. I'm wondering here if I screwed up. Let's see. Song list.add. Nope. Title, etc. These are all correct. Return song list. List song load data. Looks right to me. It's song list, so that's what we'd be returning at the end. Song list. Son of a gun. Oh, and it worked just fine for the other one, as you saw. So the first one was fine. This one, as you can see, is not. All right? Because when we came in here, it recognized everything. And that is what we're supposed to put in here. We are supposed to put in here static list songs equal new list. See, that would work, but I'd have to go and bring my list of songs in again. All right? It is not recognizing my songs in my song manager. All right? Now, I can do this, I believe, like this. And I can go back to my song manager and I can grab everything. This is ridiculous. I think this will have to be songs.add. And see, it's not recognizing the title. It's not recognizing a flaming thing here. Son of a gun. Now, I don't want to do this. I should be able to use the same exact one for each of these. But for some reason, it doesn't like this. Saying the using directive is unnecessary. All right. Now again, I'm going to remove it. Okay, it's unnecessary. Boom, it's gone. All right. But what I am going to do is I'm going to come in here and I'm going to create a new library. And I'm going to call it Song Library 2. Don't ask me why I'm doing this. I just want this to work. I don't know why it isn't. I have no clue. All right. So let's go to Solution, Add, New Project. It'll be a class library. We're going to call it Song Library 2. .NET Standard 2.0, create. And I'm just going to add those two things to it. So I don't need this class. So I'm going to get rid of that. And I'm going to say come in here and say, so I'm going to add an existing item, or try to, and I'm going to try to add the song class. Took that, and I'm going to try to come in and add existing item. And bring in the song manager. All right, we don't need this. Now, that was just stupid to do. Sorry, it was stupid. All right, so I've got all this, and I'm going to come in here now and try to do this. I don't want to use Song Library. I want to use Song Library 2. Oh, goodness. Delete. I'm going to get rid of this and put it in again. Static list song songs equals song manager dot load data. All right, now I'm going to come here. I don't want to add a read only. I don't want to do any of this stuff. Son of a gun. Yeah, I need to bring in the reference to Song Library 2, and it's not letting me. Oh, good gravy. Plus, I'm already at almost an hour. Let me pause and see if I can figure it out. Okay, after jacking around with this a while, it did let me add a reference to Song. Even though it said Song Library 2, and that's what I chose, it brought in Song Library anyway. Oh, goodness. Again, it's giving me this error. If I put my mouse here, it still has using Song Library, which I do not want. Static list songs equal song manager dot load data. See, it's bringing this in. I don't want this. Oh, good God. Well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to grab the one that I've already done that works, so we don't have to waste any more time here. All right? So I'm just going to grab this thing. I'll just do a file, save all, and I'm going to close this. Now, here is the other one. Here is the working one. All right? So you can see we have here, again, where I did the edit columns, and I put in song title, song artist, and song genre. Now you can see I've got these in there. All right. Clear is the same thing I showed you before. In fact, when we're clearing it, notice we are coming in and we're setting this. I made it a drop-down list instead of a combo box. It's the same thing. All right, we're setting the focus. Exit the program, which is here. So I should bring this down. Okay. Now, what we have here, I want to show this to you. Don't need that. What I want to show to you here is what we're doing in each one of these. So the same thing I wrote before, -1, no options selected, show songs by title ascending, by artist ascending, by genre ascending, by title criteria, by artist criteria, by genre criteria. Default, I just did put a show message in there, invalid. All right, but this is almost the same thing that I did before when we did the console one. But I'm clearing out my list view, and I'm doing a very similar thing to what I did before. Now, when we did the other one here, when I did the one for the Song Manager console, if you remember, we came in here. Well, maybe I didn't check that. Just got the right lines in here. Okie dokie. Well, I want to clean this up. So let me close this. Let me bring up the one for the employee. That's this. And I want to bring in this if that is down here for the last ones. Right there. All right. We'll bring up the Song Library console. That's what I want. Okay. Give me about 10 minutes and we're going to have this finished. Okay? So, title. What do I have here? All right. So this would be title ascending. So we want no song title found. So this will be show message. Just with title. Okay. What's wrong with that now? Show message does not exist. Didn't I write a show message? Down here I did not. Private void show message, string title. All right. Message box dot show message title. Message box buttons dot OK. And let's say error, that's fine. So show message. Now that error that was in there should be gone now. So if there was nothing in there, we're going to call show message. We're going to say nothing inputted. Like that. All right, otherwise it was okay. So you know what? Screw it. I'm going to get rid of everything I put in here, and I'm going to show you how this runs now. All right. So this is the way this one runs in a GUI format. All right. Which we have to set it for that. So song search GUI, configure start, set a startup project. Okay. There they all are. Come in here, all songs by title. And there they are. And they're in alphabetic order by the title. Change it to all songs by artist and search. Now they're in alphabetic order based on artist. Do a one by genre and search, and now they're by genre. All right, come in and search for a song by title. All right, and it asks for a title. So I'll put in here eyes, because I know there's a don't close your eyes. And there it is. All right. By artist, I'm going to do that, and I'm going to put in Keith, and there should be more than one. So there's Keith Urban, and there's Keith Whitley. Good. Finally, by genre, and let's say and we get all the rock and roll. All right. So I will go over this in class. Why the heck it didn't work is way beyond me, but we'll go over this in class and we'll get it to work. All right. We will. I'll be back with the database program shortly.